Right, hey guys, AniCrunch here. We're back with Merlin, season 5, episode 5. So we are definitely, looks like we're getting a bit of Mordred this episode, so I'm excited. Last episode, yeah, it was a bit of a weird one. I think, yeah, it was just, like I say, it was a bit too similar to other episodes we've had of Morgana being like, you know, I think I explained pretty well last episode, but the whole, like, yeah, I've gained an army, we've captured Arthur, Merlin saves the day, sort of thing. But they still make it enjoyable, and there was some good bits in there. Last week's comments, it was S. Honestly, didn't like this episode. It was repetitive and boring, which I agree. I feel like dealing with the main plot should be the focus and understory. I wonder how it felt that, because I was talking to Izzy, and we was talking about the magic reveal. Like I was talking about, I'm a bit sad they haven't revealed it. That she had spoiled it. I was just talking about the show, and she was mentioning one of the things as well was that most people thought this was going to be 7 seasons. Originally, and I think because people knew that it's going to be a lot longer, they weren't as bothered. But you know, because I know it's only 5 seasons, so I know there's not much time left. I could see that like affecting the whole me being more desperate for the magic, whereas maybe it was more chilled with the fandom back in the day. That was like a good point I didn't really think of. Mithra was she was dumb that episode. I fucking fully agree. So many chances to say something. People not noticing Merlin's magic. Morgana faith falling. Guys, Merlin slowly figuring things out. I hate to say bad things about the show, but this wasn't my jam. Although I love the piece with Gwen, as small as a role was this episode, and felt fresh. And now compared to everyone else who were very familiar. No, I think I fully agree with you. I think like it's good that you can admit. Like it shows you care about a show when you know you can still point out flaws, but you know you still love the show, but then still find things you enjoy about it. Like no show's perfect. Like let's be honest, the 5 seasons of Merlin I've watched, I could only probably say there was only about 2 or 3 episodes where I was just like, not even that. I'd say like 2 episodes where I'm like, they weren't the greatest, but like I enjoyed them. Like I could see people dislike more like the troll episodes. I loved. There was a bit childish in that a lot, but I could see why people would dislike those episodes. But I enjoyed them. So it's like it's up in the air really when you think about it. Cynthia, yeah, this whole comment disappearing stuff. Thanks for writing the other one back out. I have read that one. Read this one, but yeah, no, I don't know why they were disappearing. I feel like I heard myself at the end review. It's true. It being the last season, missing her old makeup. Right, Cynthia, I'm gonna tell you a story about not recognising Morgana straight away. I watched Back to the Future, and I thought, as Megan makes fun of me all the time for, I thought the older actors were different people when it was the younger actors just wearing makeup to look older, and I thought they were 2 separate actors, and I was complimenting them with how great their acting was to fit the youngest because they was exactly the same. So yeah, apparently I haven't got very good recognising skills. I got bullied for that. I deserved it as well. God damn it. Yeah, very powerful. Yeah, Morgana was very, very impressive there. Oh yeah, the scene where he does give Arthur orders was fun. Curious to see my reaction for next week. Yeah, just read through that. No, thanks again for your usual comments. Oh mate, they're so detailed. I love it. I am very thankful for them. But yeah, the reason I didn't know it's older book on it is because I am just really bad at recognising people. Thank you too for commenting as always. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see how this episode's going to go. I want more Mordred, and we're getting more Mordred, so I'm looking forward to it. We haven't got many episodes left. Like, oh shit. There's only 13 episodes a season like usual, so I could have done with 7 seasons of this show. I think I would have happily watched over 2 seasons of this show if I feel like it's overstayed its welcome. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. Leave a like, subscribe if you do, and let's jump into this. 3, 2, 1, play.
The fate of Arthur Pendragon is in your hands now.
He's not Emerus. How dare you?
See that you honor it.
Mysterious haunted man. There's my answer. Murdered shit in bricks. I wonder if One story I think of Mordred betraying. I wonder if Merlin might reveal he has magic to get him arrested on purpose, but then that fire as well, because could see the same. Ah, fuck knows. I don't know why he would go. There's going to be a good reason behind it. Oh, jealousy.
Used a contra court to paying attention. What do you think of young Mordred?
I love I still ask for Merlin's opinion, so he does care about his opinion.
Nothing but encouragement from me.
It's nice, like,
Think he's not ready.
it's nice off taking a bit of an apprentice.
Too young.
Gaius Mordred is destined to play a part in Arthur's death.
Perhaps, perhaps not. The future has many parts.
Hey, Gaius, be positive,
Ever
yes.
seen him show anything but kindness towards Arthur?
No, but
If Mordred wished Arthur dead, he's had ample opportunity
Nice.
to do so. He's a likable boy, Merlin.
Gaius is on it today.
I like him myself, but I can't ignore what I saw.
Seeing is not the same as knowing.
Nice. Yes, Gaius, speaking truths this episode. I love him.
Before we act.
Gaius showed a bit of being wise. Like, I think brought it out, didn't you, Cynthia? That's like more how Gaius is the positive one.
News from the east.
So weird.
Brakfa, congratulations.
This is a great honor.
Mordred's character's not gone the way I expected so far. I expected him just to come back as evil. I kind of like that they're doing this with him and he joined the Knights and stuff. I would have never assumed that's what they were going to go with him.
You won't regret this. I promise.
I thought maybe like, oh, we would have had a big thing with the Druids killed.
There's all the makings of an excellent knight.
He would have come back for revenge.
I do
But...
believe you. You will take care of him.
doesn't always make it easy.
I know.
Like, I think if anyone should, I think Gwen should know and have magic. Like at least the old character. It was always nice.
Like that?
My lord?
Oh, he's so innocent. Oh, you gotta love the Knights. Oh, I love when they're all together like this. You don't get very often, so I feel spoiled.
Take me to your king. Would you challenge me?
Oh no! That was fair reaction time, Jesus. Ooh.
For even as Camelot flowers, the seeds of her destruction are being sown.
Oh, don't reinforce Merlin's just a conviction
What
shit.
nonsense is this?
You really believe that?
To be fair, you don't imagine living in freedom in other countries. It's just Camelot, or is it quite heavy around?
If he died and was granted eternal happiness, I do believe he'd find reason to be miserable. Come, Merlin, we triumph.
He's got so much on his mind, bless him.
easily killed you.
Are you feeling all right, Merlin?
Quite, my lord.
Only more and more I find your face resembles the back end of a cat. So you don't even laugh at my jokes anymore, seriously.
I love how he knows when he's
I
off.
haven't seen you smile these past 3 days.
I'm not sure there's a great deal to smile about.
Arthur's being great this episode. I applaud Star Arthur. I love how he knows.
Thank you for coming.
If it weren't for all the magic and stuff, I kind of wouldn't believe it, but because of all the magic in the world and the things we've seen, probably should.
Have to be wary of dismissing other people's beliefs.
Fucking Gaius. Love him. He's been like wise one father in this episode.
Father. No. Then why do they judge me so?
I'm not sure I'm the person to ask.
I am asking you.
Because he cares about your opinion, Merlin. Jesus Christ, come on. You should know this.
There are many paths. Not all lead to Camelot's ruin.
Do they lead to Mordred?
The Druid boy. His fate and Arthur's are bound together like ivy round a tree.
I fear he is dangerous.
There is good cause to doubt him.
Is there nothing I can do?
It's like Merlin's ignoring what he just said. He just said there's many paths and not all lead to Camelot's destruction, saying there's many paths as well where they can get out of this. But he seems very focused on this one path to do with Mordred. And that's worrying.
Sometimes, to save the tree, The ivy must be cut.
Again, sometimes.
You had a chance to kill the druid boy once before. If you have another, you must not fail.
Exactly. So if he fails, it will cause the path. You know what I mean? It's a hard one. Like, it could just naturally happen, yes, but then him going to kill Mordred would be the worst outcome if he fails. If he goes to kill Mordred and he fails, that'd be the worst. That'd be really bad.
Well, you might be hungry. You ate nothing at supper.
Thank you. I do like where they're taking Merlin though. It's a lot more interesting than if he was the same character he was in season 1.
Man, you said so yourself.
We bought some fodder people, so they're clearly going to die.
To the very heart of the old religion, with weapons drawn.
Trampling hallowed relics. Treating our sacred space like you do your kingdom, with arrogance.
With conceit.
With insolence.
Jesus, guys.
Enough! You speak of the king.
He's just getting bullied today, isn't he? Gotta save him, Merlin. Again, an example. If Mordred weren't there, Arthur could have been killed. They would know who he is instantly.
Grows worse.
There has been little change.
Well, you just use magic to help him, Merlin.
I should have never let him come.
He wanted to prove himself.
And he has. Saved my life for the second time.
Like the ivory protecting the tree. You can look at it like that instead, Merlin. Come on.
Only your magic can save him, Merlin.
I cannot save the life of a man destined to kill Arthur.
Fuck's sake.
If Mordred is destined to take the king's life, why has he just saved it?
Yep, he got you there.
I cannot ignore what the dragon said.
He said sometimes. Merlin, come on.
What happened to the young boy who came into my chambers?
Oh, yes, guys, calling him out.
He grew up.
Merlin, you helped so many. We need that young boy back.
Power to counteract their own sorcery. I'm afraid we must prepare ourselves for the worst.
He's going to go and see the Zare then,
I'll
isn't
go
he?
to them.
Exactly.
Sire, do not think that.
And beg for mercy. Prepare the horses. We'll leave at once.
Even went by himself.
Why do you risk so much for one man?
He risked a lot for you. He did. He's done it for you, Merlin, many of times.
Actually, I would.
He would.
Servants are hard to come by, even the bad
He even
ones.
saved Gwen. Like, come on, he saved a lot of people.
Mordred saved my life. What greater debt can there be?
He's still on with these guns.
I'm not totally insensitive, Merlin. I can see that some people feel this is a sacred place. I'm even prepared to admit that you're right sometimes.
I've enjoyed
I
this
deny
episode.
ever saying that.
If you wish to save all you hold dear, if you wish to save your kingdom,
Embrace the old religion.
learn her ways.
Bow to the goddess.
go against everything he believes for Mordred. That's mad.
You know I can't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Consider carefully. You have until dawn.
God thing, the whole magic thing's been rooted into him since he was a kid, so it's something that he couldn't just come in, which is a good thing because it's like it would be a bit unrealistic if he just gave it all up. Be nice if he does appear. Now, see, this would be a good time for Merlin to say yes. Just want it to happen.
What will you...
Telling me a mage, come on.
There can be no place for magic in Camelot.
God damn, Merlin. Jesus Christ. Everything you've worked towards, you... I remember it was only like 2 seasons ago when Merlin wanted to like he did the whole thing with the old man to save Uther to try and get magic to be sat fine.
Decision made.
Allow sorcery again within Camelot.
You have made your decision, sealed your fate, and that of your kingdom.
I wonder why are you ignoring these predictions, Merlin? That's why I don't get.
More than once. I know.
I bet they've undone the magic. I bet they've done magic, and that's going to be one of the causes to what's going to happen in the future. That could be. Interesting. Because like, he's part of the reason Camelot's going to fall, and because you made that decision, that's interesting. I like that.
Nothing.
It's that Emrys is the one making the fall for the kingdom at this point.
Where is she?
Oh, another Gwen captured episode.
Little game.
Whatever twisted game you're playing, I want no part in it.
Is it a Saw episode? Jesus. Oh, this one's a bit of a complex episode, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't know. Honestly, it's so much well on that episode. Merlin going in deeper and deeper descent into, I don't know, his obsession with the prediction. I find it fascinating that it was the druids that are keeping him alive, which, like I say, it's weird saying Merlin to tell Arthur that there's no place for magic in Camelot, bearing in mind it was him trying to get sorcery legal, along with the, when like Merlin was, Uther was dying, he wanted to be a mage because he wanted to save Uther to make magic have a positive outlook and not have Arthur go against it. And now I look at him like he's telling Arthur not to condemn magic. Like, the closest thing I can relate this to is from decisions I've made in video games, is if you ever played Dragon Age 2, that goes quite, if you're having anything basically in that magic, people with magic can be demons can take over their mind when they're weak, and then demons can do a lot of damage, like they can kill a lot of people. And in Dragon Age 2, the mages are sort of like stuck in a tower, basically been segregated, and they only get out of a tower when they've learned to control the magic to enough where they let them out. And one thing you start seeing in the game a lot is every mage that's let out, all these raid mages trying to free the mages, they all succumb to demons in the end, causing mass death and mass destruction. But you also get to see the other side of them being suppressed in that lot, and then seeing all these good people being like treated like basically second-rate citizens. But then you can see, or you also see the danger of what magic can bring. So similar to the show, we've seen the danger of magic. Like, if people are running around with magic, it's dangerous. But the thing is, because it's only banned in Camelot, there's still mages out there, and they don't really have. If there was more mages allowed in Camelot, they could also help defend the kingdom from other mages. So it's like this. We could see a whole magic could destroy a whole castle and that lot. So we know how dangerous it is, but we also know that but people with magic are out there. It's not like it's banned across the whole country. So to me, it's more dangerous not to have people with magic in this situation because because of how the situation is. It's just like if they have magic, if like Merlin was freely using magic, it could help the kingdom a lot more. But no, it was more interesting seeing what they're doing with Merlin's character. They're really taking him into a dark place. The deconstructing his character a little bit, like I say, we've mentioned before that other people have gained his positivity and he's losing it. But he's ignoring words that people are saying, like the dragon. He says sometimes he's saying like one of many paths. He's saying one of many paths to save the kingdom. But Merlin's very fucking laser focused on this path, and as we've seen, his decisions are making that fate come true, and that's how fate works. It's like that fate wouldn't exist if you made other decisions. So everything he's making is going to lead to this fate that he's made, and we don't know what's going to happen with what Mordred's thinking right now. It's just like, yeah, if the druids let him live, they know it's part of his downfall when they played that part. So I don't know. I think I liked Merlin's acting as well when he was like when he was sitting by the campfire, he's like tears coming out because he's like sacrificing someone and going against all his beliefs to say that magic, there's no place allowed for magic in Camelot. You could tell the actor did a good job. He's shown how hard that decision was to say. Like I say, Merlin is turned into a character that you're less likely to support, but I'm loving the arc, if you know what I mean. It's like it's a good arc. It's interesting. I'm curious to see where it leads. But no, hopefully everything sorts itself out. I'm curious to see how it's going to end this show. That is definitely for sure. But guys, if you enjoy the reaction, leave a like, subscribe if you did. Peace.